So we've had the Pixelbook Go for 1 week at this point, and while it's not enough time for me to form an entire review, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a spoiler. I love this Chromebook a whole lot. Matter of fact, it's really hard for me not to just spill everything to you right now, but that's not fair to you, it's not fair to this device, and so I'm not knocking anybody that puts out a review after a week. That's fine. Everybody does their things differently, but with this particular Chromebook, I want to make sure we take plenty of time to get into all the intricacies because I think it's a Chromebook that's worth doing that with. So for right now, we want to give you 3 things that within the first week have really stood out to us as being awesome and stellar about the Pixelbook Go. Today's video is brought to you by NordVPN. They're the VPN of choice for millions and millions of users, and it's because they're awesome at what they do, securing your browsing activity whether you're at home or on the go, regardless of what device you are using. If you'd like to learn more about their services, head over to chromeunbox.com/NordVPN to learn more and get started today. So, first up, number 1 is the build quality of this thing. And honestly, when I saw it in leaks and stuff like that, I just wasn't quite sure. I wasn't quite sure when they said it was going to be made out of magnesium. I wasn't quite sure when I saw the colors. Just wasn't sure about a lot of things. Let me tell you, this thing is built so well. It feels so great to hold in your hand. It feels so firm, and after dealing with so many Chromebooks, honestly, that kind of can feel a little flimsy and wobbly and all that kind of stuff, especially with one that's as thin as the Pixelbook Go is, to pick this thing up from just a corner and not feel any worry about it bending or flexing or moving, it's just outstanding. I love the way that this device has been put together. Number 2, input methods. So the keyboard and trackpad are, not surprisingly, phenomenally awesome on this Chromebook. The glass trackpad glides along, it's nice and large, the click mechanism just has this reassuring sound and feel to it. I just love using it. And the keyboard is, imagine the Pixelbook keyboard that I've raved about for almost 2 years at this point, and then bring it down in its sound, down to nice and quiet, like the Pixel Slate is. I mean, listen to that. It's great. It sounds great. It feels great. It's responsive. It's easy to type on. It's backlit with no bleed around the keys. It's just the letters on there are glowing. I can't say enough good things about it. Love this keyboard. Absolutely 100% my favorite keyboard on any device across the board at this point. So Pixelbook has won that title back for me, and the trackpad is as good, if not better, than any other trackpad I've ever used. So Google absolutely nailed input methods here. And finally, number 3, the third thing I love about this, and please don't get confused, there's not just 3 things I love about this Chromebook, but we're trying to kind of keep this one tight until the full review. But number 3 is the speakers. They are phenomenal. And when we saw that they were going to be front facing, that's kind of how Google positions them. They're not really front facing as much as they're upward firing, but none of that matters. As soon as you crank something up, so watch a movie trailer, I watched an episode of Mr. Robot, play some of your favorite music through them, you'll be stunned at the sound that comes from this tiny, thin, light little laptop. It almost feels unreal. It's shocking how good these speakers are. And every person I've shown it to and said, hey, listen to this real quick, and they hold it, everybody's eyes light up. Like, this is coming from this laptop? This seems impossible. They are fantastic. Again, without a doubt, the best set of speakers I've ever personally heard on any laptop across the board. So again, well done here, Google. So that's it for this one. I've got other opinions and I've got other things to say about this device, but those things need to wait for the full review, and I promise that's going to be coming soon enough. But what I can tell you is right now, if you've been thinking about getting one of these devices, I can go ahead and tell you that you're going to be really happy at $649. Again, in the review, we're going to talk about the different tiers and the pricing and the screen and all the other kind of stuff and all the things that, honestly, this Chromebook is missing when it comes to features and why or why not that's important. But again, that's all for the review, and that's it for this one. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below, and make sure and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted when we do put out the review, the full review for the Pixelbook Go. So until next time, we'll see ya.